तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Vande Gurur Mandalam. Shivoham. In the previous verse, we understood the real meaning of Swar. Today, let's know, appreciate, and learn more about Swar Yoga. The next verse, that is the 21st verse, states that Swargyanant Param Guhyam Swargyanant Param Dhanam Swargyanant Param Gyanam Nava Drishtam Nava Shrutam. This literally means that nobody has ever heard or seen anything as secretive, valuable, or knowledgeable as the wisdom of Swar Yoga. This is a beautiful verse that states the glory of Swar Vigyan, and this verse can only be understood in its totality when you experience the magic of Swar in your life. When you learn to use the power of Swar in your life, you realize that there is nothing more valuable than it. My Gurudev tells the meaning of this shlok little differently though. He says that this knowledge is the ultimate wealth. Once you attain this wealth of knowledge, this no one can see and no one can ever hear this while you continue to enjoy it. And this is so accurate because the rules that are mentioned in the Shiv Swarodaya are 100% correct and work with accuracy only when one becomes a purified conduit. Others who just try it out of wonder or as some quick fix tricks never succeed. For this verse is no less than the words of encouragement for us from Lord Shiva himself, when he says, it is the ultimate wealth. Yes, he calls it secret too. It is the human nature to know everything that seems to be secret and confidential. And when something is not just secret but valuable too, a human strives to achieve it. It also tells us about the esoteric nature of this science. The mystery that this verse creates around Swar Yoga certainly makes even an ordinary person interested in it. But true seekers are those who see it worth pursuing for self-discovery. Swar Yoga has always been a knowledge known to a handful of people and was especially given out to noble kings and wise men on higher administrative posts. And why was it so? You will know that in further verses. Today I'll also take next verse, that is the 22nd verse, that is Shatrum Hanyat Swarbale Tatha Mitra Samagamah Lakshmi Praptihi Swarbale Kirtihi Swarbale Sukham. The literal meaning of this verse is, through the strength of Swar, one can overcome an enemy and also meet friends. Strength of Swar brings wealth, fame, and pleasurable experiences. From this verse onwards, we will be understanding various areas of worldly and spiritual life in which power of Swar can be applied. The word Shatru, which means enemy, can be understood in literal sense. It is said that one can overcome enemy or kill the enemy when one has the power of Swar. Now, killing can also be taken as a literal sense, as I already mentioned that Swar Vigyan was taught to the noble kings. The kings do need to kill the enemy to protect their kingdom. It is also said that the 5 Pandavas could kill the army of 100 Kauravas only due to the power of Swar on their side. The other meaning of killing is to overcome the enemy into a friend, and in this way also the enemy dies and a friend is born. And certainly there are techniques in Swar Vigyan to achieve this. If you meet friends in correct Swar, you can keep the friendship for a longer time in your life. When you start any venture in your life with the power of Swar, then you can ensure success. And when there is success, wealth, fame, and pleasures also come. Swar brings the pleasures of success, wealth, and fame in life, but that can happen only when action of karma is also placed rightly with it. It means that you cannot discount karma, but you can be sure of that unwarranted obstacles don't hit you. Further, there is a spiritual meaning also attached to it. It is said that there are 6 ripus or shatrus of any person. These are Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mat and Matsarya. Most of the people succumb to these enemies day in and day out rather than actually fighting a physical enemy. Swar Vigyan gives out methods to fight out these enemies so that you continue to stay balanced, positive, selflessly motivated to gain ultimate success in your life. We shall look into those methods as they come. That's all for today. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I bow down to the divine sitting in your hearts. Shivoham.